It's summer in Ontario, and that officially means that it's fruit season, which is why today we're gonna try and help you out with picking some of the best farms to visit to grab your own baskets of fruit this summer. Every farm we're visiting in today's video serves up different types of fruits and vegetables to pick from blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, but for today, it's gonna be strawberries because we're in the middle of strawberry season. We've got a ton of delicious fruit that we've already tried, and we're here to help you out. We're gonna be ranking our farm visits on 3 criteria. First one is obviously how good the picking experience is. 2 is if they have a market to buy fresh produce, baked goods, that kind of thing. And then 3 is if they have things to do around the farm, like tractor rides, petting zoos, stuff like that, to kind of just elevate your farm experience. Obviously, we're here to find the best berries possible though, but you know, it doesn't help to have the little extra stuff and just make your experience that much better. So with that, let's jump on into it. And our first farm of the day is Marcy's Berries, just north of Hamilton. This is absolutely stunning. Now, this farm is really cool because it's actually started by a husband and wife back in the early 90s, and it's looking absolutely stunning. Before we can do anything though, we need to do a quick farm tour. So behind me is the entrance to the main fields. And then you've got the strawberry fields, which we're gonna walk into to get our berries, but unfortunately there's no market here. So hopefully other places along the way today are able to have that. And then behind me, when you come down the hill, you've got all the different berries to start off with, the blackberries, the currants, some of the raspberries, before you get to actually the strawberry fields. The smell coming off of these strawberries, it's so sweet in the air right now. And of course, we got Michaela helping out. All right, now when you come in, the strawberry fields are pretty much right by the parking lot. There are tons here today. Look at this. That's a strawberry. That's when you know they're organic and they're not absolute monster size. All right, we're off to a good start. The secret to strawberry picking is removing all the greenery, because these things like to lie low. They're all on the ground for the most part. We've got some good looking strawberries here. I will also say that we've been here for maybe a half hour. We got here right when it opens at 8 a.m. and it's already so busy behind us. It's crazy how many people are here picking strawberries. So I can only imagine the other seasons are probably the same. And I feel like if there's more people, it's probably gonna be a little bit too busy. So we'll see. Michaela's having a competition with me.
I'm picking better ones. About
who picks the better strawberries. She says mine suck. Mine are too close to the ground apparently. I need to do a better job. But look how deceiving this is. Look, this is what the bush looks like. And then when you move everything, look at how many berries are inside the strawberry bush. Now we're trying to meet Michaela's high quality standards here, picking the good strawberries. I think I got a few here. I think you'll be happy. One thing I'll say about strawberry picking is this is a lot more peaceful and relaxing than I was imagining it to actually be, especially here early in the morning. It's like the perfect temperature to do this. And without the crowds really here. Oh, now we're talking. This is our haul. Look at this. Thanks to Michaela's quality control standards, we've got a beautiful basket here of strawberries. And this whole thing costs 15 bucks. We can make a nice pie with this, which means we're gonna head out and we're gonna do our official ranking once we leave. But guys, look at all the people behind me. That's crazy. For our ranking of Marcy's, remember our criteria. Does it have a market? Is it easy to pick fresh berries? And is there things to do? There's no market, unfortunately. For things to do, I think it's an awesome place to actually pick berries, but there's no like games or other like fun farm activities to try, because I got a soft spot for the berry picking. I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10 if you want to come here for your strawberry or berry needs. Had a blast, absolutely awesome time. But yeah, just remember to get here early. The next farm on our list today is gonna be Charlotte Farms. This is again another one in the Hamilton area. It's named after the owner's daughters, after we believe she was diagnosed with epilepsy, so they named the farm in her honor. All right, the way it works is they gave us 6-liter containers to start off with, and they basically said like, fill these up as much as we can. We only pay for what we fill up, so if we don't use all 6, we don't pay for it, which is great. And surprisingly for us, they've got a tiny petting zoo. All right, we've started our foraging here. And right off the bat, I'll say Marcy's definitely had a much easier time finding strawberries. They said that they didn't quite get the heat that they needed here, which is interesting given that Marcy's had so many strawberries compared to Charlotte's. So that they don't have a lot of strawberries, but they do have enough that we can forage. But we're in luck. Come on now. Look at these strawberries. I've never been so hyped in my entire life to pick fruit. I think the last time I picked fruit, I was probably like 8 years old. Picking blueberries. Ooh, come on, that's a strawberry. We got a little bit in the basket going on. Not the end of the world. And we got our completed berry box here. I'm gonna say Marcy's definitely was like a 10 out of 10 picking experience. This one's okay. Obviously the heat consideration into it. So then we need to do our ranking here. Short and sweet visit at this one because it's a fairly small strawberry patch. I think with the petting zoo, this one checks off one of the boxes. I think like it's a nice little addition, but I'm gonna say quality of picking, it definitely wasn't there. Marcy's was on another level as far as quality of fruit. And then obviously the market, we walked in, we walked out, it's basically empty. There's not much in it. So didn't meet it there. I'm actually gonna say this one's probably a little bit just average. Very lovely story for the founders. I think unfortunately with the season, we just came here at a weird time. So if you're looking for asparagus and sweet corn though, in the year, this is also a place that you can come to. Whereas Marcy's was like a ton of berries. They also had vegetables. There's just so much to offer at Marcy's. So we're going 7 out of 10 on this one. All right, and the next stop today is one that I am so excited about. This is Josmar Acres. It comes highly rated. It's also their berry day in celebration of Canada Day. So we're here to pick our own strawberries, but they also have raspberries, they have apples, they have a whole bunch of vegetables, they have other fruit for the season, bunch of produce, and an absolutely incredible looking market. So I've got really high hopes for this. We're gonna see if it lives up to expectations and some of the reviews that I've seen about it. Let's go on in and check it out. I am feeling way better about this one already. We've got a bazillion fresh strawberries. So we've literally just gotten here and look at this. This is the best strawberry we've seen today. This is unbelievable. It's a much more organized experience. You come in, they greet you, they have dedicated helpers. There's a beautiful entrance. Like it just feels nice. So I'm happy. We're gonna pick our strawberries and then we're gonna check out the rest of this place because there's so much here to see. Okay, it is literally so easy to pick strawberries here. Compared to the other farms we've been to, this is actually a joke. Like it is like just beautiful strawberry after beautiful strawberry. I can only imagine what the other fruit is like, especially apple season. I went apple picking last year and like, I'm definitely coming back to this one. Right now, I've got a good feeling on the rating on this one. And without even trying, we've got 2 full baskets of literally the highest quality strawberries I think I've honestly seen that don't look like they were mass produced somewhere. So I'm stoked. I might have had one of these to try. It was delicious. It was literally the best strawberry I've ever had. So we've got 2 quarts. I believe these are quarts, totally full. We've got a 10 out of 10 picking experience here. Absolutely no complaints about the quality of the produce. We gotta check out this market and the other things to do. We're out of the field. We've got a beautiful little pond behind us and what opens up to a flower market and actual market. All right, so it's only appropriate to give this ranking in a Muskoka chair because it's Canada Day. We got the nice Canadian flags. So honestly, guys, I'm gonna give this one a 10 straight off the bat. You've got a market, you've got things to do around the area. The flower market's beautiful and the strawberry picking is exceptional. The other fruit looks amazing as well. So I can only imagine later in the season, if you're around the Hamilton area, this one's the one to come to for sure. Had a blast here. So we've got a few more on the list though. All right, we've made it to Downey's strawberry and apple farm. And if anything is a sign, it's this right now because this video is getting better and better the more places we go to. And there's a reason this is one of the busiest farms in and around the GTA. It's been around for 7 generations. Started off as a dairy farm, transferred over to fruits and vegetables in like the 1990s. And now they literally have every piece of produce that you can imagine. It's phenomenal. We're on a tractor heading to the strawberry field now, and we're gonna take a look at what it looks like. But so far, I'm very impressed. We got the basket. We're like strawberry picking pros at this point. We're going all the way in because we know the best strawberries aren't near the road. We gotta go in the field for that. All right, so I got distracted. You want fruit in and around the GTA? TikTok will tell you Downey's is the place. So we naturally had to come here, but we're debating. Marcy's was top tier strawberry bushes. These are still very nice. It's like very patchy in the field. Some areas it's like a little dispersed versus other areas like a lot of strawberry bush. I'm gonna say these look like they're gonna taste good, but I'm thinking these are gonna come in at 8 out of 10, whereas Josmar's yesterday was a solid 10 out of 10 strawberry. So I'm not disappointed because the experience is phenomenal. but produce quality, we're probably like dealing with just good strawberries, not the best. Michaela and I agree that yesterday would have been the day to come here because there are tons of strawberries that are looking like they got heat stroke. It was extremely hot yesterday. I think the strawberries just ripened like all at once. And now we're dealing with basically the best of what was left over. So that might factor into things because this place was picked clean, it looks like. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. That's the strawberry. This is the Downey strawberry. I think yours was bigger. I think yours was big. Okay, it's still a good strawberry, but Michaela's got the strawberry of the day here. I'll also add that it has been a great experience at Downey as well. We've been picking our berries, but my goodness, does it get busy. I don't know how well you can see the people behind me. It's absolutely crazy here. Can I see the basket? Oh, that's a good looking strawberry basket. So we've made it across the street where they have their market and their kids zone. We're gonna check it off the criteria. You guys have something that looks honestly crazy to do if you have little kids besides just the berry picking and the main farm. We've got a whole bunch of games and activities. So that's actually the best we've seen so far besides the tiny little petting zoo. But for us, we care about the market. We haven't really seen any markets yet at these farms, and this one is looking pretty crazy. Very cool market. I think that definitely ups it for our rating today. But of course, you know me by now. If there's food, I gotta try it. So we opted for a strawberry muffin. See the little cross section. Oh, no way. Okay, surprise.
Wow, you can smell that.
That's crazy. Wow. Let's see if this works. This is gonna be messy. That's fantastic. There's real strawberry in that. Very flavorful. Usually strawberry muffins don't have like a lot of punch to them, but they've managed to bring this one out. Downey's, for their rating, I'm also gonna give a 10 out of 10. And the reason why is because it's not like there's anything bad here. Everything is really, really, really good. It's just like it ebbs and flows with what you're gonna get. The market here is amazing. The kids zone, I already know, is probably gonna be really good and entertaining. And then the strawberry picking is also very organized and great. I think we just happened to come here on a day after. It probably was a zoo here yesterday and everything got picked. So we still managed to get a full 4-liter box of strawberries, so it's not like it's disappointing, but you definitely want to figure out timing for getting here to get the most optimal experience. So another 10 out of 10 for Downey's. If I have two in today's list that we're going for, it's Josmar and Downey's. Those are the two to make the time for. We got one more left. All right, and we've made it to our next farm, Berry Hills Farms. This one's a cool one. We're gonna try getting up on this tractor because they have a festival today, so a lot of people here. Peak strawberry season, and apparently it's a really good time here. Then we just paid, we're in, and naturally we're back on another tractor now. This farm is a lot bigger than what we've been to already, so we need to take a pretty long tractor ride to get to the strawberry fields, but should be good. It's pretty busy, and they told us we could try them in the fields, which the other farms told us we can't. So I already like this place, and it's packed. Easily the busiest we've ever seen on this little excursion we're on here. And I think because it's so busy, there's few and far between strawberries, but they've got a good system here. They've got markers, the tractor ride's super organized. So I think like there's a good way to make sure you're gonna get strawberries to pick here and other fruits later in the season. So I'm not opposed. We're gonna see what it comes out with by the end of it. But right now we're just gonna get picking and see what the basket looks like. All right, Michaela found the strawberry jackpot. Look at these things. It's crazy. Just one after another over here. Nuts. So fresh, unreal. Michaela's the real pro of strawberry picking, if you ask me. These strawberries are looking so good. Look at how red this is. This is quality crop. After going to 5 farms, you know what a good strawberry looks like. Definitely Berry Hill Farms knows how to grow a solid strawberry. All right, so we ended up filling 2 buckets because the price is basically $9 per person, which is the equivalent of 1 2-liter bucket. So $18 for 2 people, we got 2 buckets. And then the way it works is that there's some weight associated with these that when we bring it back to pay, if we go over the set amount that they like allotted to us as the weight per price, then we pay the difference. So it's a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't confused, but it's a fair system. And both Michaela and I agree that these strawberries are by far up there for taking the top spot in quality. We've gotten some extremely juicy and sweet strawberries here, so we are very happy with this. And that'll take us to just about the end of our stop here at Berry Hill Farms. We're gonna go hop on into the market and look for some snap peas, because it's also pea season and they have them available in the fields, but with our 2 buckets, that was our cap, so we're gonna grab them here. And the other thing I'll just mention is that they also do have things here that you can do in addition to the farm. They have a gorgeous little like community-filled market on the way in. I'll put some clips up of that so you can take a look at it. So overall, this has been a phenomenal experience. And that'll take us to my favorite segment in today's video, which is the ranking. We've got a market, we've got things to do, we've got tractor rides, we've got other vendor stalls, and we've got fantastic produce and things to try here at the farm. So I'm also giving this place a nice 10 out of 10 ranking. I think we're maybe gonna have to be a little bit choosier with our ranking system in the future, because again, this place meets all the criteria that you need. It's a fantastic day trip, and you really do come out with some of the best produce that we've actually had out of the 5 experiences today. So if we're gonna be super, super choosy, I believe that Berry Hills Farm actually has some of the best strawberries we've had on this trip. Obviously, Josmar was in a league of its own, and then Downey was good, but it just wasn't the best, but I have a feeling that's because it was completely picked through. So take that as you will. All of them offer their own great picking experiences though. Our first 2 Marcy's, a lovely farm experience, definitely nothing wrong there. They just didn't have the extra stuff to keep you around. And then our second trip there at Charlotte's was really just a working farm. So it's a good mixture we've been able to experience. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of some of the places you should check out if you're looking to pick fruit this summer. And as always, support local, even if you're not from Ontario, because that's the whole point at the end of the day. With that, hope to see you all in the next one, and thanks for watching.